Welcome, fellow guitar lovers. I would ask you how you're feeling, but you're probably feeling the same as me right now. This week is a black page in the history of music with the sad passing of Eddie van Halen. The amount of responses have been overwhelming. Loads of people have shared their reactions and have shared their stories of how they met with Eddie van Halen or how their music has touched or changed their lives, how his guitar playing has influenced them, and it's really heartwarming to see all those videos. But one in particular really stood out to me, and there was a video by Phillip McKnight. He would take this opportunity to build himself a Superstrat. Now, if you don't know yet, Eddie van Halen is basically the father of the Superstrat. He kind of melded a Fender and a Gibson guitar into the guitar he really wanted, so he ended up with a Fender-shaped guitar with a humbucker in it, and he also added the Floyd Rose, so that ended up being like the Superstrat bass line. Now in this video, Philip also called out to all of his viewers to join him in his idea and come up with their own project. Maybe build a Superstrat of their own. And well, that really piqued my interest because I've been wanting to build a Superstrat for quite some time now. I don't own any type of Superstrat yet. I haven't had any guitar with a Floyd Rose type tremolo ever. So this would be the perfect opportunity to actually do that. And in fact, I already had all the parts to do a rebuild of an old Ibanez guitar. But I'm going to repurpose all of those parts to do this Superstrat project. I need to get myself some kind of either second-hand guitar or a separate body and a neck to actually build this part cassette type Superstrat. But I do have a couple of criteria for this guitar. First of all, it has to have a maple fretboard, because Eddie's original Frankenstrat also has a maple fretboard, as do many of his old guitars. And as you can see, I don't have any maple fretboard type guitar yet. So if I build a Superstrat, it's gonna have a maple fretboard. Furthermore, I do want the Fender style headstock or something similar, but I'm quite picky about the shape of it, so it has to be to my liking. And third, I don't want to spend more than $100 on the body and the neck. So I've been looking online at secondhand guitars, but I haven't been able to find a proper one that really suits all of my needs. But then I saw this model, which is a Paisley Hot Rod in surf green. And this one basically fits all criteria. It has a maple fretboard. It already has a humbucker in the bridge. I do not like this particular headstock shape, but it's a rather big headstock, so it can be shaved off in certain parts to create my own shape. And furthermore, it's less than $100 for a completely new guitar. So it's perfect for this project. And also it has two added benefits. First of them being, it has so much wood to work with. I mean, look at this. It has a fixed bridge, so it has no trem cavity at the top. It only has the single route for the single humbucker. Then it has the single volume pot. And if you look at the back, there's just this really small control cavity to accommodate for the volume pot. And there's just so much wood to work with. It's a completely untouched body. But it does mean a lot of work, however, because if I want to install a Floyd Rose type tremolo into this, I really need to route out the trem cavity in the back here. It's gonna take a lot of work, but I'd be happy to do it. And also, surf green is a really interesting color. I think it fits nicely with the maple color of the neck. And I don't know what I will do color-wise with this, but I will do some kind of refinishing. but I might still incorporate this actual original color in it. And if you look at it like this in the 360 view, you can see it's just a perfect mod platform. It's so much wood to work with. It's a completely almost blank canvas. It's perfect. So this is going to be my next mod project. This is going to be the baseline for my Superstrat.